Sam, so you've had 10 fights, you breezed through them, and now we're going to have a step up in Leicester where you make your BT debut.
Yeah, I think I've gradually progressed through all my fights. I've had all different kinds of opponents, but I'm ready for the step up now and really test myself and really challenge myself, and I'm looking forward to it on the 23rd of Feb.
What's it been like for you when you've been appearing at midnight?
It's hard getting ready at 5 o'clock in the afternoon or in the evening and then waiting for 7 hours ready to go at any minute. It's hard, but you know, it's experience in the bank, and I'm used to that now. So I've earned my place on TV and in a good slot. So yeah, put in the graft.
And when you was at Manchester, when Carl Frampton challenged Josh Warrington in that great fight, and you were in the changing rooms, what did you see or what could you hear? Because you was next in.
Yeah. So I got told that, okay, Sam, you're going to be on if this goes early as well. So I go in first round. It just goes off. Warrington catches Frampton a few times, wobbles him. I just ran back to the changes, thinking I'm on. Definitely, this fight might not go the distance. It looks like they're going for it, which they were. And then it went 12 rounds and great fight. Missed one of the best fights of the year. Sat in the back, ready to box. It was frustrating, but you know, it's part of it.
Because you hear all the noise outside.
Hear all the cheer, all the fans, or like the atmosphere was unreal. Like best atmosphere I've ever seen, and could hear it all. Yeah, could feel the buzz. I couldn't wait, thinking this is what I'd love to get on just after this, and yeah, wasn't to be.
In your division, you know, you're one of the emerging stars of it. There's a lot of fighters. There's a lot of talk going on about you fighting Ohara Davies later this year. How do you see that fight, and what do you think of Ohara?
It's a fight definitely. I look forward to being in. It's be a massive test. It's obviously a step up for me, but because I rate Ohara highly. I think he's got great power. He's obviously boxed at the top level, so he's got that experience, and he's a very awkward operator. But you know, it's a fight I'm excited for, and it's one I know I can win. And yeah, hopefully I get my chance at him by the end of the year. Definitely.
Can you knock him out?
I think I could. Yeah, I think he's been stopped off Josh Taylor. Oh, Catterall. Yeah, him and Catterall was more of a fencing match. Like neither of them really landed any telling shots, but I think I would land on him, and I'd get to him with my speed and my feet work. I think I'd get to him and I could knock him out, definitely.
What do you make of the persona for him from what you see?
He's done well. That's what it is. It's a persona. It's his boxing persona, and it's done well for him. It's got him a great career, got him some big fights, and but it's also got him a lot of people that hate him, especially from Liverpool fans and people who follow boxing hate him. Like, so it'll be massive for me. I know if I fought him, I'd have all of Liverpool behind me anyway. Even though I'm from here, if I wasn't, they'd be behind whoever's against Ohara, and it'll just give me that extra lift, because he's beat two people I know. He's beat Derry and he's beat Tom Farrell, two Scousers, so I'd want to get revenge for them over him, and I think I could.
What is it that's got the dislike from over here? I know he beat those. Is it also the incident at the press conference when he went on about the minimum wage?
Yeah, loads of things. That minimum wage in the press conference, beating two Liverpool favourites, you know, big lads with big followings, Derry and Tom. Puts himself in corners, done. He's silly, but yeah, definitely that press conference, that was hilarious. But everyone I've spoke to said that's not him outside of boxing. He's a decent lad. He's nice to speak to. He's a nice lad, but that's his boxing persona. It's done well for him, to be honest. So fair play to him. And if I fight him, I hope he sells a fight like that. Makes it easier for me then.
You're closing on your first, you know, major professional title. There's some great fights for you besides Ohara. I mean, Terry Flanagan. What's your opinion of Terry? I know you sparred together.
Yeah, I rate Terry highly. I think he's a great boxer, very fit, works hard, and he's boxed at the top level. And he's only lost to two people who are world champions. His world champion, yeah, two world champions. So he's at that elite level. Definitely a fight I'd be interested in the future as well. Had some great round sparring with him. Gave me a lot of good advice. He's just an all-round good guy. He is, and you know, I hope he gets a top fight again in the future, and hopefully I get to fight him in the future as well. And
another possible opponent, I think he's going to go for a world title first, because he's the mandatory for the WBO crown, is Jack Catterall.
Yeah, another massive name. He holds a win over one of my teammates, Tyrone McKenna, in a close fight. So, you know, I don't think he's out of range. If he, obviously he's going for this world title shot in the next year or so, but you know, I want to be next in line. Want to work up so that I'm next in line for him then, and hopefully get the chance at these big names.
How did you get on with Jack? Because he was in Tyrone's corner when you was all in Scotland, wasn't he? So what did you say? Did you sort of just hello and walk away, or did you have a chat?
Yeah, he was supposed to be walking Tyrone out. That's what he agreed to, and that. But then he ended up having to do the spit bucket and all that. Yeah. We was laughing. He was laughing as well. But yeah, I didn't speak to him. He's quite quiet, Jackie. I haven't spoken much to him. Like he's just a quiet lad. He just smiles and laughs and that and says hello. But I haven't spoken much to him. Seems an all right lad though.
Yeah, but you both fight each other.
That's it.
What do you think of Maurice Hooker, the WBO champion?
Yeah, I think he's good at what he does. He's a long range boxer. He's got good jab and backhand, and yeah, I like his style. But I don't think he's the top light welterweight. I think Josh Taylor is the top one. Then you got Progra, and it's Mikey Garcia light welterweight as well.
He's jumping to welterweight.
He's just a elite lightweight.
He goes light welterweight. He goes where he wants.
That's it. So I think Hooker's one I would rather take my shot at. Out of them for not underestimating him or giving him any disrespect, but not the best out of the light welters, I don't think.
At some stage, Vasyl Lomachenko will go to light welterweight or junior welterweight, as we have to call it these days. You went 10 rounds with him in 2 amateur fights. Would you like to fight him again?
I'd like to fight him again just to say I've beaten him as a pro, but nah, just say he's elite. He levels above anyone, and just incredible. I'm proud that I get to say I've done 10 rounds with him, but also I got paid like £400 for that. Fighting him, I'd get 10 times that now, wouldn't I, or 100 times that?
100 times that.
Yeah. But yeah, he's doing really well, and I'd be, I might start calling him out.
What, 400 quid each time, or 200 quid each time?
400 quid each time.
So you got £800 for going 10 rounds.
10 rounds with Lomachenko, exactly. That was like 4 fights before he boxed Salido as well. 800 quid.
And when you fought him in the Ukraine, you weren't supposed to fight him. You just saw this bloke getting changed at the weigh-in, didn't you?
Yeah, so I was supposed to be boxing a lad called Rudenko, watch videos on him, prepared. This is someone I'm going to beat him levels above. And I'm sat ready to get weighed in with my water. See Lomachenko coming in, and we all looked at him. And I was like, oh, I wonder what he's doing there. He must be here for the press conference or something. And the lads were laughing. They say, nah, Sam, you're going to be fighting him. I went, no chance. Like, he just walked in today. There's no chance. Their general manager comes over. Rudenko's ill today. We've gone to Lomachenko's house. He said he'll take the fight. And so you're fighting him now. I was like, no, he gets on the scales, ripped to death, like he'd been training for 12 weeks. I was like, he found out today, no chance. But it was a great experience in Kiev. Really good experience out there, and I'm glad I took it, and I'm glad I got to fight him again in London a few weeks later.
That was a great night, that, in London, wasn't it?
We got to see Lomachenko and Usyk box Joe Joyce, and it was a great night.
So where do you think this year, 29, what does it hold for you this year?
I think it's going to be my breakthrough year, where like I said, February 23rd, I'm going to get a shot at getting my name out there, maybe get a title, and progress from there. Big fight, February 23rd, get through that, and then just, it's my time, it's my chance. You've
got a bit of time on your side, so you happy to wait if it takes 18 months to get the world title fight, whichever route MTK and Frank decide to go for you?
Definitely. I think I feel good, I'm feeling young, I'm excited in my training. With Danny Vaughan in Scotland, I feel rejuvenated, and 18 months I'll still be peaking, so definitely don't mind waiting.
I mean, I know you've been speaking to you before Christmas, you were ready to go a few months ago, but you've only had 10 professional fights. I think people have got, despite your vast amateur experience, people have got to take that into account, haven't they?
Definitely, and the level of opponents I've had as a pro, if I start calling out these names and rushing, like I might be able to take a big fight with a name, an elite level fighter straight away, and but I might not be at my best jumping from such a step up. So it's good to get these step ups that I've had and build up, and hopefully that's my next fight as well. That's my step up again, and then I'm moving on to elite level. Take my time, be patient, and Frank Warren's been doing this for I don't know how long, and MTK have got great experience, so they know how to build a fighter, and I think I'm on the right path and the right pace.